This podcast may contain adult material. Mature audiences only, please.
Hey, welcome back to Me and Mrs. Always Right. I am your host, me.
And I'm Mrs. Always Right.
And we're still coming to you from that little trailer park in Sour Lake, Texas. We are continuing our interview with my parents, not yours. So this is part 2. And when we last left off, we were talking about how paper plates were 12 cents a piece.
I
12
never done
cents.
Now, did you do the math to figure out that? So you paid, let's say, $9 for 100 plates, and then you divide that by 100 plates to figure out that it's 12 cents a piece on the plates?
I figured out the large plates. The small plates, you get more for your money. They're about 8 cents.
About 8 cents.
They're about 8 cents.
But I
What
don't
she's
like
going to do,
But he don't like
I
small
only like the large
plates.
ones.
she's going to start figuring it out.
It's easier to cut on small ones, and I see where he would want to cut on a paper plate because then he's not dirtying anything up and he can just throw it away.
I don't like washing dishes.
Why did you give
I don't
me a
blame you.
margarita? Did you think I wasn't doing enough the first
No,
episode?
I know that you like them.
Okay.
And I know it's later in the day, and
Okay.
we are going to go eat in a little bit and maybe
Okay.
have a margarita or something.
Yep.
I figure I'd just get you started because Brent started too. It's fine. It's fine.
The apple
I've not
doesn't fall
started.
far from the tree.
I haven't started. I'm continuing.
That is true.
And I didn't really start drinking every day until about 2 years ago.
The apple doesn't
that one
fall
wasn't
far
16
from
bucks,
the
was it?
tree.
Oh, I don't know how much it
See,
was.
Carl,
I really
we don't know
care.
because we don't.
in Madison, it was
I
16
don't-
bucks.
No, I
for a
don't. I
margarita.
don't care about the margarita.
You don't
See
care
about-
much.
In Madison,
You don't see her breaking down. This margarita was $3 an ounce.
no.
It was 20 bucks. I'd pay for it.
No,
'cause
in Madison, we got 2 hamburgers and a margarita. It was 60 bucks.
Wow.
It was what?
56.
That
Oh
was-
my
well, plus
God.
tip.
that was
2 hamburgers
that
and a
was-
margarita. And I
That
was like, how the
was,
hell can you get a 60
that
bucks?
was absolutely the best margarita I ever had. And we're sitting on the plane, and Carl goes, "Somebody spilled alcohol in the can."
It was you, wasn't it?
It's breathing fire the whole flight. I smell booze. I smell booze.
Oh, that's
Normally
great.
I drink, but I don't have a lot of booze.
No, she
in
drank
what
on the
I
way
drink,
here. Because
but-
behind first class comfort, you get 2 free drinks.
Wow.
And she had
But
I
she
had
won't-
two
two
Baileys.
and her two.
Yeah, but
No,
she
I
won't,
just
she
had
won't
two
buy it when she's
Baileys.
back in coach because
Yeah.
they're $7.
Right,
No.
right.
But she's sitting right behind first class, like, hey, free drinks, Bailey's, or what do you call it?
Yeah, Bailey's.
Okay, so she gets her 2 free drinks and your 2 free drinks. You go,
but
girl.
I didn't.
I mean, that way
just
you're
had
getting
2 this morning, but
Just
I
2
mean,
this
Because it was
morning.
8:30. It was
you
8:30.
don't want to.
Shit.
a good Bloody Mary in the morning is okay.
Oh, yeah.
I agree with it.
Yeah. Thanks.
I agree with that.
Thanks, Prom
Yeah.
King.
Yeah, the prom king and the 8th grader
Yeah.
definitely makes them
Ooh,
good.
Prom King.
We have a friend in amongst our group of friends, and this guy is so GQ. When we go
Oh,
camping,
my
right?
God.
When we go camping, he spends an hour getting his hair ready, and he's always like real nice
For
dressed.
camping?
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, this
My
guy is.
cousin's like
That's our
that.
cousin.
Yeah.
So we call him the Prom King because he's got to be like the best looking guy camping, and his girlfriend's in the 8th grade. So
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
really not, but
I mean,
she's
we could have just let that one go and just see how they thought.
Well, I mean, she's got to get older eventually. She might start high school
After
soon.
summer.
I'm just saying. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's fine. It's fine.
So yeah, we call him the Prom King. We have names for all of our friends on this show so that we're not using their names.
right, because we never asked their permission to talk about them. We just
Right.
talk about
It was
them.
like
Right.
her cousin went out to the cabin and she made up her face. And it was just them two.
And Maury.
Okay.
So.
Mention his name.
It's fine.
I don't give a
Nobody
shit.
knows.
I
Y'all
Nobody
do
knows.
whatever.
I
That's
don't
fine.
care. I mean, it doesn't
Whatever.
bother me.
That's up to y'all. I mean, I just don't have. I don't get their permission to use their name.
That's
so
why we just talk about them.
yeah.
And it's funny because like these margaritas, Brent likes them. And so I bought him a 4-pack because he was going out camping with his friends or whatever in case he ran out of beer because it's supposed to be high in
It
content
is
on the alcohol.
13%.
And yeah, she's like happy.
She's
Well,
getting naked.
yeah.
Me.
She's getting naked tonight.
Here you go.
There you go. She's smiling.
Is my facelift showing?
That's another story.
Oh yeah,
You
well,
actually,
let's
I
tell
want-
about it.
I do want to touch on
From
one more
Costa
topic.
Rica to California to LA and LA to Atlanta.
Nice.
And they drank. I mean, because you could drink
Nothing
alcohol.
wrong with that. Now I
you're
have
right
a
behind first
question.
class.
So y'all flew in. Is it easier or cheaper to fly into Houston and then drive up here than it is, or do you have
No,
family
that's
you
another
want to
story
visit?
where no. If you get the car in Dallas and drop it off in Houston,
Uh-huh.
it's $125 more.
Okay, so
And she
but
said
why
no.
why
We'll
would
fly
you
to
drop it
Houston.
off in Houston?
Because we're gonna have Thanksgiving
Because
dinner.
we're
in
going to
Houston.
end up in Houston.
Oh, okay.
We're
okay.
driving
So if you
back
pick
to
it up in Houston,
Houston.
you have to drop it off to save 120. She goes, we're not paying $125.
But
See, that's why
but
she's
plates are 12
frugal.
cents a piece.
So we drove on I-45, 75 miles an hour to save 125 bucks.
That's the topic I wanted to touch on because she's an excellent side seat driver, right?
Oh,
I don't know if I'd call that excellent.
I
She
know.
is a
sometimes
side
she nods
seat
off, though. Sometimes she nods off.
You hit her to get her to nod off?
No, and then I hit the rumble strips just to fuck with her.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
He
do
goes,
all the
"Oh,
driving.
He does all
In
the
Tennessee,
driving.
in Tennessee, we were coming down the mountain, and 18-wheelers, they don't always stay in their lane. They
Right, right.
They kind of move
Fuck
over.
it up, Carl.
Well, they kind of move over.
Dad.
And so we're coming down the mountain, and I don't want to glaze the brakes.
Right.
Right.
So I just let it go, and I move over on the rumble strips, and that's when she was yelling, "We're gonna die! We're gonna die!" I said, "Well, if that truck hits us, we damn sure gonna die."
There you go. So he does all the driving when y'all go somewhere. If y'all are
Because
together.
Carl wants to get there before fucking day
No,
in.
Carl wants control.
No, because you would
I'm a
drive.
safe driver. I'm a
Mom,
safe
I
driver.
used to ride with you on trips. I know how you fucking drive. You loved it when the speed limit was 55.
She can't see it now.
I wanted.
so.
Okay.
Oh, I know that
I got
too.
it.
So I have a topic.
Oh
Okay.
shit!
Yeah.
I was wondering.
I'm not gay.
Well, that's good to know, but I wouldn't care either way personally.
Nice.
But
Aw.
I was going to ask you how you felt
With my
about moving from Houston originally
Oh.
up to North Dallas.
Oh, Grand
we don't
Prairie.
live in North Dallas.
Grand Prairie.
Well, they don't live in North.
We don't live in Texas
But I
anymore. We're
did-
in that little trailer park in.
We are in
I'm
Texas.
just kidding. It's
We're
a joke.
in Sour Lake.
I actually, of all the things in my life that you did, moving out of Houston was probably the best thing for me now. Okay. I wouldn't be here. You know,
Well,
I
I
wouldn't
mean,
have
you
my
don't
kids.
know that.
Well, I fucking do know that.
You don't know that. They might be different because it would be a different timeline. You see what I'm saying?
I'm just
A
saying
different-
this area to me is home and will always be home.
Okay.
I mean, I fucking hate Houston. You ever go to Houston? You ever been to Houston?
I have
man,
been.
toll roads.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, I hate it. And of course, I know you've been to Houston. We went on our anniversary, and when we got married in Cut and Shoot, Texas. Talk about a fucking another city with a trailer park.
Yeah. So I like trailer parks.
I
What can
know.
say?
So did she. We
Well,
lived in one.
Back to vacations.
Oh yeah.
Y'all don't have to stay with us.
Oh, thank God.
If
Okay.
y'all want to stay with us in a day and then hit Tennessee, or stay a day and then hit Florida.
She's
I
the best
mean-
host. Also,
I mean,
Well,
I
kinda like
don't.
who?
your
I mean,
mother.
we don't care if
Babe.
y'all use us.
What?
CNN is on 24 fucking hours. No.
Yeah, but the
Okay,
thing is,
but-
there's a TV in every room.
and
in
you know
our
when we
house.
stayed up in that room and we turned the TV on, guess what channel it was set to?
Well, it wasn't. I don't-
We got Fox.
I don't really.
Yeah,
I
but we
don't-
have beaches.
We
We have
also
mountains.
have remote control. Yeah,
We have
and-
everything. We have
and
coastline.
the
we have trees. You can't cut down a tree bigger than 6 inches without permission.
The
in Georgia.
Really?
You
and
gotta-
the
you gotta get-
botanical.
Thanks, Russia.
Like on your property
Anywhere,
or anywhere?
It's the most trees in any state in the nation.
Wow.
Most green. That's where. But
It is beautiful up there.
There's a
is.
show on the Smithsonian Channel,
Mm-hmm.
if you can get that, called Aerial
It's Netflix.
America.
But they do a flyover of every state.
And
They show
you
the-
just pick a state and you watch, and it basically shows you the mountains and the
Oh, that sounds
you
nice.
know. But there's a place in Tennessee, in Chattanooga, called Rock City. And y'all definitely have to check that out. You're walking through a cavern, and And then they have Point
Porn?
Park.
She was going to say porn.
She did say
She said porn.
We're
They've
Lookout
got
Mountain.
porn
We're Lookout
there.
Mountain is. You know where Lookout Mountain?
Park.
Okay.
Lookout Mountain.
Porn Park. That's where I'm going.
Porn Park.
Porn Park.
That's
Porn
where you
Park.
want to go. Porn Park.
Hey, maybe I'll finally get that statue of that penis I was promised yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Your friends did promise you a penis
So just so you know,
statue.
I-
Would you
I have
call it a statue?
sculpture.
Sculpture. That's what I would call it. Casting.
So last year, June bought this couple friend of ours,
Shody, who makes moonshine,
oh, yeah,
and
it's
it
so
is
good.
the bomb.
This show brought to you by Cody's Fine Flavored Moonshine.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Wow.
The real deal. He distills
Oh my
it.
God,
yeah.
it is real good.
But-
we don't have any right now though.
June bought him one of those where you put your hands in
him
the
and
plaster.
his
and
girly,
so-
the hand
Yeah.
Yeah, so last
mold
night
thing.
he mixes it up and he puts his penis in it. And he was well, and he was trying to
What kind of people do y'all hang
the
around?
fucking good kind, okay?
It's scary.
Make a
isn't it?
plaster of his penis?
Yes.
Outline that?
Yeah. And so he
Not
was
an outline, like a plaster mold. Like
Was it
let's say-
hard?
yeah, he
well,
got
I
it
would
hard
hope
to go in.
so. You ever tried to shove a limp dick in plaster? I mean,
But he mixed it with warm water, which made everything set very quickly versus cold water like he should have. So he couldn't hardly get his pecker in there.
People end up in the emergency room over
shh,
stuff.
don't tell
like
people
that.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
know. We
they
know.
do.
because I want him to call me when he ends up in the hospital.
Oh, he said, and it smelt and felt like peppermint. That's a little scary. I don't know if I want that on my pecker.
I'm trying it.
Did he use a hammer to kind of break? What's it set up?
Oh no, I would assume you just let it go limp and you just pull the thing right out.
Yeah, but the blood flow can go one way, not the other way when it's constricted.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah,
it's
we
called
know.
a string.
Thank you. Yeah,
Called a string?
It's
yeah.
called a string.
We went to a penis museum,
With
didn't
the-
we?
yeah.
No, you did
Yes,
not.
we did. And we
not
got
a penis
pictures.
museum. I
wanna go.
We got
It's-
pictures. I can show you.
It's in.
Oh, she's excited.
Costa
Look at that
Rica.
face.
Yeah.
It's the indigenous people back. They would worship it.
Oh, okay.
They make-
I still worship
and
my
they
penis.
had all sorts of sculptures of penises and
Wow.
vaginas.
Do you prefer
Just-
the term dick or penis? Which one scores higher?
I don't care. Penis scores high. No, dick. Dick. The
scores
K's
higher?
were the 5.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's worth
So
5.
that's
so,
5 points
yeah.
right
Poo
there.
words.
Poo words. I
Yeah.
love poo words.
Do you?
I think they got fart as a poo word. Can you believe that? Fart? I mean,
how does that
I don't
qualify
know.
as a poo word? Like,
There's-
can't that just
Because
be a
you
word?
can't fit
No.
flatulence on the rack.
No,
That's
old
why I
fart. You call
lost
somebody an old
interest.
fart. That's offensive.
That's
Is it?
why.
You old fart.
Huh.
That's
Oh,
why
wow,
I
that's
lost
dumb.
interest in Scrabble. You know,
She didn't know Jew was a verb though. That's offensive.
Hey, it depends on.
If you got Jews around or not.
No,
I don't know.
That's fucked
no,
up.
that's on the poo list too. EWED, Jude, Jewing. That's
Is it?
Yeah, it's offensive.
Yeah.
But what if you use it in the context of like you're trying to Jew someone down on the
That's offensive.
But niggard, NIGGARED is
So getting banned from
That's
YouTube.
the
You know
bar-
that, right?
That's something else.
Wow. Wow. It's
No,
crazy, but I love
NIGGERED or AAD, niggard.
I don't
And what's
know.
that mean? I mean,
don't
do you
know.
have to know what these words
No,
mean, or
you
you
don't
just have to
know.
know the
No.
words? Just know that
No,
they're
you don't
on
got
the
to.
list.
You don't have to know the definition.
Do you get to like have a little book that has these words in it?
No, not when you're playing, but you can study. I mean, they have the
act
all
stingily.
words list.
Yeah.
He's
To
got a
act stingily.
program on
Oh,
his
okay.
phone.
Act stingily, niggard.
Okay.
ARD.
I would have never guessed.
Yeah, I don't even think on YouTube
Uh-huh.
that black people are allowed to say that getting banned.
No,
Oh,
you're not.
really?
No,
I'm
It's
kidding.
a scra-
No.
I mean, it's a.
It's a Scrabble word.
I
Goddamn.
guess.
No, I'm just
I guess in this context we're okay.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
talking in the context of
Yeah.
legitimate words and illegitimate words.
Yeah, so we're good. We're
But
good.
we won't talk about those words anymore.
Now,
Why?
I have
People
a
are
question.
gonna listen double now.
Dad, I have a question for you. So I know that you used to work here in Texas,
DFW.
and then you transferred to different states and stayed there and ended up working there, retiring. Are you happy there versus do you want to move back to Texas or no?
Now, I'd rather be back. I mean, I'd rather be in Georgia right now
Okay.
because it's
okay.
just they've overgrown this place, and it's
Oh,
just
it's so
you just call us
saturated
weeds?
here.
aggressive drivers and toll roads and taxes.
Well, don't y'all don't have none of that up there?
Oh yeah, we got state income
okay.
tax.
Okay. Well,
Our
I'm
property taxes are nothing compared to Fort Worth, but we
Yeah, but
pay
she's
an
over
income
65.
tax.
And you get the break in Georgia.
Oh,
Went from-
older women.
Went from almost like $3,000 to $700 a year.
Did they?
Kelly and Kevin's is
A year,
high.
$700 a year.
Man,
About that
Wow.
compared to your property tax here.
Wow.
But they have state income, but they don't tax pensions.
It
And I'm on a pension.
and they don't
Social
pay
Security.
Social Security.
Okay, so when I retire, can I come live with you for $80 a week?
I would say you have to be mentally deficient,
At
but
$320 a month,
No.
that's like
You're
$4 grand
covered.
a year. That's not bad.
I'm just gonna say that if the market ever drops down lower enough to where we can buy another house, you would love Georgia.
I will not. And I love you more than anything. You're my mother, but I will never ever again live in a house that you have control over.
Well,
You know, just
I'll
pay
be
cash for
dead
it.
by then, probably.
Pay cash for it.
But like with Kelly's house,
No, but she's gonna bitch at what color I paint the fucking walls.
No.
Even when
No.
she's dead, her urn will be in there, and she'll be like, "Don't paint the wall. We're just gonna, yeah."
Kelly does her own thing. She's painted the fireplace and
Then
stuff.
why did
but
you bitch when we fucking?
there-
Can I get a mood? You remember the mood rings back when you were a kid? Do you
Yes.
remember that?
Yes.
I wonder if you can get an urn that's a mood urn.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
I think I see a market there.
Let's do that.
I'm just saying.
Let me call Ted, and maybe we get Ted to do a titty urn in a mood urn.
Yes.
The nipples change color?
The urn actually changed color.
Yeah, like a mood ring or something. I take it off the temperature of the room itself.
That'd be so fucking cool.
I'm fucking about it.
You better patent that shit. Somebody's gonna.
Right now, I claim a patent. Right now, it's my idea.
So when I pass, she's gonna get a cast made of her breasts.
No,
And
I'm not.
Yeah, you are. God damn it. And that's gonna be
I'm
my
not.
urn. The tops are gonna lift off by her nipples.
No, it's not.
Why?
No.
I already called Ted.
Okay, but remember
Who's Ted?
my boobs.
Ted Ernman. He's the inventor of the Ted's titty urn.
My boobs are not big enough. I thought we were using Marie's. She got bigger boobs than I do.
It's a win. Either way.
Okay, either
Yeah,
way,
yeah.
right? Boobs
Okay,
are boobs.
Boobs are boobs.
Boobs are boobs.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
You don't want to.
Wow.
You don't want Ted Ernman's titty urn.
Never heard of it.
Because I just made that shit up. But
I've
that's
never
why.
heard of it.
yeah. No, it's in his head.
It's a sponsor. He's a sponsor.
He's a sponsor. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I wish we would have got some moonshine from Shody.
Why are you trying to get my mom drunk?
No, I'm just saying.
I mean, you have this
that's
weird,
really
like-
good.
Are you having this weird
Exactly.
mom lesbian fantasy going on? I mean, what the fuck's up?
No.
You're starting to weird me out.
Just
Why?
being nice. Just being nice.
Oh,
You heard of that?
what?
Polite.
Hospitable.
Exactly.
Who does that?
Well, apparently I do, not you.
You see why?
99% of the United States.
You see why I married her?
Why?
Because she's polite
I am.
and she puts out.
I'm polite.
Didn't you say you wanted to talk about our sex life?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, now I do have another serious question for y'all. So we've done this in a previous episode, right? Where we talk about us showering
Yes.
together. Do y'all shower together to save on water? No.
Never.
No?
You get
Never.
2,000 gallons free
I
a month.
take a bath and he
Oh, you-
takes a shower.
Okay, so
Yeah.
y'all don't even do the same.
I use my bath for meditating and just
Okay.
me
Now, do y'all
time.
use the same bathroom? Because I know that y'all have different bathrooms in the house.
We share when we get guests.
We share
But,
when guests come, but most of the time he's got his space. The den is his space.
Yeah.
We're at the point now where after you've been married for 25 years,
Just text each other.
you just text each other.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Oh, damn. I'm starting that tomorrow.
No, we got a few more
I
years.
haven't. I
What are they
gave
saying
Carl
when you
the.
text when you're mad? Is a word they use. They call it.
Asshole?
Well,
Do y'all
we're
have-
not
do y'all have-
mad. We're not mad
No, but
when
they,
we text. We're
no,
just
but if
lazy.
we were to be mad and we text
we
each
don't
other,
want to climb the stairs.
Okay, so y'all are not always in the same room. I'm just assuming.
I'm upstairs in the living room watching the shows I want to watch.
Okay,
Carl is down in the den. That's his space.
okay, and he
so
watches
he's
what he wants to
responsible
watch.
for cleaning
That's fucked
his
up.
space.
I mean,
You know,
she's not
I'll
wrong.
clean the
You
kitchen.
don't go in my fucking room?
No, I don't.
Yeah,
That's
thank
right.
you.
Yeah, I'm hardly ever in the den,
Okay.
and so I think it's his job to clean his spaces.
Okay.
I hardly ever use his bathroom, so I think it's his responsibility to clean his space.
Unless you're having company, and then you have to clean it. Correct.
I clean. And sometimes I do clean the den. You know.
Okay, so since y'all have your own bathrooms, if somebody goes to take a dump, do you leave the door open so the other one can smell it just to piss them off? Not really to piss them off, but just so they can
No, she closes
smell.
the door every time she's in the
I
bathroom,
close
even
the
if
door.
no matter what. I leave it open.
I like privacy.
I'll leave it
Nice.
It's
open.
a guy thing.
And then she walks
No,
in,
it's not a guy
I
thing because
like-
I
and then she
leave the
walks in and
door
goes,
open.
"Woo, who died in here?" And I'm like, "Don't bother me."
Don't bother me either.
You like your own scent, you know. But well, I know if we're in the house, I'll go in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'll leave the door open. I don't care.
No,
I mean,
he closes it.
always
even to polish
close
her
the
teeth.
door.
I was back
Always.
there. I was back there one time taking a dump. Back there. And
I
about
can
5
smell
minutes
it
later, she's like,
here.
"Are you taking a shit?" I'm like, "Yep."
I could smell it in the living room. It was so.
Oh no! I turned on the fart fan. What do you call that thing?
Yeah, when
The
we
exhaust
were
fan.
looking for Kelly's house, the real estate lady was showing us houses, and
They had
the
no fart
first
fan.
thing on Carl's list was, does it have a fart fan or does it not? You know? And,
Well, you
and-
can install
and
one of those.
eventually
Oh, I
the
did.
lady
Oh, okay.
I
said,
did.
eventually the lady said, I've never had a client just specifically want a fart fan. And I'm sure she was thinking, his shit must really.
Do we have them? We don't have them.
We do not.
If
See?
he was, yeah,
And you
we
vent it
got
outside,
him.
not to the attic. You vent it outside through the roof.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have one anyway, so you'll have to open a window. Take a book of matches.
I have poopery. Okay, I'm
That
just
shit's
saying.
so awesome. I just don't use it.
Oh, she don't like it either.
I don't have a window.
She thinks it's what do you
I
call
don't
it?
have a window in my bathroom. He's got a window in his bathroom.
Right.
But when you spray air freshener, it just smells like flowery shit.
Okay, but what the poopery is what you squirt in the toilet.
You ever used it?
Before you poop?
Oh no, we don't use that.
Oh, that shit's
Okay.
awesome.
I
Use
was
like
gonna
the air freshener, like Febreze.
No, because then it
I
smells like
figured
you
it's
flower.
probably-
You're shitting flowers. I agree with her.
It's probably real expensive, isn't
The
it?
poopery,
It's
yeah, it's like $5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
like,
not,
Poopery.
not
Yeah.
on my budget.
And then if I make a
Yeah,
mess,
but if you can save 12 cents
And electricity.
per plate,
You're saving
know?
electricity from not
No.
having to turn the
Hey.
fart fan on.
You can
speaking of
afford.
poop, if I spray and it sticks to the bowl, we gotta wash it, clean it. So you don't want to.
You mean tree bark?
Tree bark.
Yeah, tree bark.
No tree bark allowed.
No tree bark.
I just stand there and just keep flushing it.
No. That's not green. You want to be green. You got to
I
clean
get
it.
the toilet brush.
No, that's a toilet brush.
We have a toilet brush.
You got a toilet brush. You got to clean it immediately. Immediately. You don't want to lift that lid up and see the tree bark because that's like it's like ugh, gross. And she's like, you almost made me gag. And so just no tree bark.
Tree bark. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Never heard that?
I don't think I've ever heard
Yeah, you
that.
little tree.
ever.
Oh, do you get the tree
when
bark?
when you eat salads, guess what? The roughage.
Yeah.
You see, it's
Oh.
green. It's green.
But I started doing shrimp salads. Started doing shrimp salad, scallop salad.
Or the typical shit marker. Corn.
Corn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had
corn doesn't
corn. It doesn't
digest.
digest.
No, it doesn't.
No, but you
It
eat
doesn't.
it so you can tell how long it's taking stuff to
2
move through your
days.
body. 2 days.
That's not good. That's too long.
No, I know. I
Should be
know.
12
I'm just-
hours.
Do you remember
8
when
to 12
Max
hours.
ate that box of Crayolas?
No.
Oh, speaking of crayon, go ahead.
Max ate a box of Crayolas. He was a bad dog. I mean,
Oh, okay.
bad.
Max was a dog. Okay.
Yes.
I
And
did
then
shove crayons up the dog's
he
nose, okay?
ate the whole box of crayons. And man, when I'd go to poop or scoop the yard, it was in colors. Yeah.
Oh, I got a funny story about crayons too. So I had a child at one time decide she wanted to eat crayons to see if they tasted like the colors, right?
Okay.
So she eats crayons, and she's very young and dumb apparently. And so she goes to the bathroom, and of course we have crayon markers in her poop, right? Her dad freaked out. What the fuck is wrong with this kid? And I'm like, she just ate crayons. He was freaking out. He had no idea why she had colorful shit. I was like, oh my God, that was, I thought it was funny. It was very, very funny. Anyway, that's my color story.
Hey, we appreciate you listening to part 2 of the parental interview with me and Mrs. Always Right. We ran a little long, so we're going to break this up into a third part. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please email us at meandmrsalwaysright@gmail.com. All complaints go to Trevor the intern. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter at Me and Mrs. Always Right in all of those platforms. Help support this podcast at Patreon/Me and Mrs. Always Right, where you get pre and post show content right along with unedited episodes. We appreciate you listening. Tune in next week for part 3. Thanks.